Also, stop saying it's a big account too. Like, just because the other account could be, you know, 100x this account, whatever, 50x, whatever it is, like, doesn't necessarily mean it's a big account, because then you're gonna say it's something about a small account. When traders say small account versus bigger account, that's when they get stuck in that loop. Like, it shouldn't be like big or small account. It's just an account, because nothing changes when you trade a big or a small account. And that's the problem. A lot of traders are fixated on the idea of a big or small account. Small account, you can go more balls deep. Big account, you gotta trade for real. And that's why a lot of traders can't go from the small account to the big account, because they think with the small account, they have to flip it to get to the big account so they can start trading for real. And when they start trading for real, they don't know how to trade for real, because they never did that from the small account from the jump. So where are you gonna pick that shit from? A nap? You're gonna wake up one day and be like, yeah, I got it. How do you develop the patience? Just multiple times of doing it. It's just like we're not just holding, praying that this shit will flip. It's just price action. Like, the biggest idea I have here, and I'll say it now, or I said it already, but in case it does happen, I don't want people to say, yo, Don, you got lucky there. It's like, my entire thing right now is this bullish move up. Like, it wasn't a solid push up, and there was no liquidity being grabbed, which was the original idea as to why we look for the sells first. Because I was bullish today, but I'm looking for a bottom week before driving up, right? And that's the reason behind why I'm still in the trade, and why I'm looking to see if we can close above 44 and manage instead of just breaking the highs, because there's a chance you can still get a fake out. So in case it does happen, I want people to say, yo, Don, you got lucky. Like, that's what I'm expecting. I think any human with common sense who sees the situation that happened would be skeptical. Plus, with the amount of traders that scam their viewers is so high, that's why I'm asking me questions, slap my ass off. Yeah, but you watch my content for like 4 or 5 years. You think I'm a scammer? Like, just because I think Ted is the greatest teacher of all time in trading, and he doing what he did, that has nothing to do with me. I took the education away from that, and I put that on my platform, and now I have my own platform with that education. Like, how much percent draw this account? It is 23% drawdown. One hour closure? Yeah, 1 hour closure. 1 hour closure here. 1 hour close above the range. I'll say one thing though, Chav. You make your way down here and then reflip and break the highs, that might be GG's. Because this is more structure now. Yeah, this structure and that structure. Can you say where your manage risk now? Still there. Still 3244. Maybe even lower, because if you do rip down here, like this, and then you flip bullish, we'll manage above here instead. So it could be lower, depends on how the structure looks going up. But there's like, again, no lows being printed here, which is why I'm like intrigued with what happens here. Yo, Don, I have a question. Some of them say you should cut your loss in order to be profitable, so should I do that? Some say, but what do you see? Like, doing your own testing on the charts, like, what do you notice? Like, what works for you? Always what works for you. Because anyone can say anything. There's a million videos, a million different opinions on what you should or should not do, right? But what works for you? Like, what makes the most sense? Like, what have you journaled? What have you collected data on that you seem is most profitable for your situation? Or what type of trader are you? Right? Like, what could you handle? How do you deal with your emotions? Because that kind of plays out with your strategy as well. Please think, if someone is new and here's what happened at Don, wouldn't you think they're being skeptical about him? It doesn't help that he is selling a course, which is what most traders gurus do. But do most traders have a negative RR? Do most traders come back after what happened? Do most traders continue to show their face after what happened? Do most traders stream for free for 4 years with straight data live on YouTube? What about the other stuff though? Like why is it only whatever fits the narrative? You know what I mean? Yep. Lower highs being printed here. Once again, the 1 hour time frame. People can't have a bad year in trading. Yeah. And yo, I swear, like even before that happened, I was always telling chat, like, you can have a bad year whenever. Like you can be 5 years in, 6 years in and still have a bad year. It's not always going to be like bullish. By the way, chat, you're breaking the highs here. You close above here, I'm getting out. Because this is volume here. And I don't know how far you're gonna drive once you break these highs here. If this 1 hour flips though, it could if the 1 hour flips, but you close above here, or if you make another low and then you flip, break the highs, I'll be out. Because if this is liquidity, it'll just flip hard. It wouldn't just create structure up, right? It creates structure up, it'll continue driving. So then we'll be wrong about the idea that we need a 4 bottom wick first. I assume you would have came down to like 23.13 today, 23.14 before making your way up. The thing about if it actually comes down now, we'll be even more wrong about the analysis because we were expecting price to be bullish today after a bottom wick. If it comes down now, that would be direction. We'll be wrong about the entire direction of the day. Obviously the trade will play out, but that would be wrong still. I'm looking to see if you get a 5 close above manage. If this thing flips bearish though, we'll just move our stop loss to this high, which is the same stop loss we had basically, just maybe up by like 12 pips. And this is like before, this is like when I was on YouTube, so when I was like, yo chat, you shouldn't be here trying to copy my trades. I don't care what type of win rate I'm on, what type of success I have on the live streams. You should take things that you learn away from the streams to apply to your trading. You can trade the opposite strategy for all I know, but that's the point of the live stream, seeing how I journal, seeing how disciplined I am on stream, seeing how I wait for my setup, seeing this, seeing that. Like that's what you should be getting away from the streams. And I said this shit when things were popping. I'm not just saying it now. If I say it now, okay, cool. Like you're saying it now because of what happened. I've been saying this shit. Everything that happened, I've been saying. Everything that happened, I've been saying. Like all the things that could happen, I've been saying. So when it happens, everyone's like, no, man, we've been saying this. Like you can always have a bad year. You can always go on a losing streak. These things will always happen. You're a trader, man. Like, yo, you can deadass watch me for my drawdown only. Some people actually do that. Because whenever we in drawdown, we get a huge spike in viewers. You can do that. But it's the people that wait for the drawdown to come and chat. That's the crazy part. But when I take a win, silence. Silence. All the positive things, silence. Nothing. But when it's something bad that happens, yo, Don, I saw that. Remember that? Remember you did that? Yeah, I remember. I remember I did that. Like, continue to remember. Because as we continue to progress, it'll be in the past. And there'll be new great memories that will occur. So yeah, keep remembering that, bro. Keep remembering that. And then as a trader, you'll wonder why you're not profitable. It's like, you gotta have a short memory, bro. Unfortunately, in trading, you can't just be hung on the past. A lot of gurus don't do this though. They don't talk about how you can always have a losing day. You can always have a losing year. But these are things I've been saying. Like, am I like the only real trader? I'm not though, because I have an FRR, right? Yeah. True. I'm not. And that's cool. But I will continue to show up. Show you guys my struggles, because I believe that's the best way to learn. And when we come out of it, the ones who stuck around will learn the most. And the ones who didn't stuck around, I mean, it is what it is then. but it's none of my business. I'm just worried about me. I don't understand why traders are so focused on art. Traders is so gay. The whole industry is, bro. I think traders watching, like, it's just parasocial, man. Just parasocial. But you know why though? Because it usually comes from a place of like self-doubt, or like a place of just like you're just lashing your own trauma onto another trader's trauma. And obviously, since I'm online, it's easier going to chat and just be like, like yeah, like type, But in real life, none of this shit happens. No one comes to me in real life and says, yo, Don, you have negative IR. Like, yo, they'd be like, yo, Don, you're Don Vo? Holy, what up, bro? It's the same people that go online, like a dead ass chat. Every time I'm driving my R8 around and someone goes, yo, Don, you're Don Vo? No, it's never like a, you trade negative IR, bro? Huh? Man, it's always love in real life. If price closes back below 2340, try to move my stop loss up. Or down, sorry. Move my stop loss down to the base of the original stop here. And if it closes above, I'll get out. That's it for management. I think it's coming to like 1 a.m. though, 1 p.m. though. If you get a plot twist at this time, that'll be kind of crazy. Yeah, man. I've never had to speak about another trader, or speak out or talk shit about any other trader in the industry. Never. And everyone else talks shit about our trading strategy. I've never had to say anything though. Head down, just trade every day. Trade every day, trade every day, trade every day, trade every day. Improve, improve, improve. Draw and draw and draw down. Profit, profit, profit. Traders who are profitable don't usually do that, and I might get a fucking plot twist here. Imagine this 15 close, turn 5, I might enter. Yeah, no, this would be crazy. Cause look at the structure. If you clear this entire range up, man, it could be a little wild, man. Okay, chat. I'm gonna move my stop loss now, though. Actually, wait. What time's it? 5? A minute for a 5. Hold on. Can we close below first? Can we close below 40? Days come and go. You're so humble. I'll pull out that 1 million stream every time someone hates if I was you. Yeah, but they're gonna say that's just some shitty excuse, though. I don't want to do that. Like, they're gonna say like, okay, well, I don't know. Like, I just don't know where like we'll continue to head after breaking the highs. Like, if we were on all-time highs, I'll put an actual like structured stop loss. Cause I'm pretty convinced like some point this day, even if you break the highs and we get out, there's a chance that you can just pull all the way back. But the problem with that is, what stop loss do I use, right? So if I don't have a stop loss, I can use that from just the highs. Like, that's what I'm gonna use logically. But I'm pretty sure like with the way you're moving up here, this is gonna get corrected. It's just, will it get corrected after we get stopped out or after? If it happens after, then it is what it is, We gave it our best shot with understanding price, but the good thing is that if it does stop us out and it plays out later, note it and put like no structure form going up on this bull move. Chat, can we close below 36 here? Look at the structure you have. Look at the volume you have on the move down. Let's see. Can you close back below the ranges? I'm not adding a pineapple yet. I think that push down was so far 80 pips, 83 pips. But this is the test today. These zones right here. Are you going to close below 35 is the real question, okay? 35,927. Again, could still hit stop loss. I'm going to make sure I repeat that. Because, fuck, man. Y'all just want to pick the goods and the bads. Well, why not just both? Why not pick the goods and the bads? You full margin on sell? Oh boy. Okay. I hope it closes below for me and you. For us. We. Chat, can you close below on the 5 here? 2 minutes left. I'll wait for the 5 closure first here. Could still hit stop loss. Again, I'm saying that even though it's going into less negatives. I need a closure below here though, chat. Let's see, you have about a minute left, 30 seconds left. Can you close below 33 here today? to give us another position. And you close. Not below yet. Can't enter yet. Can't enter yet. You're closed bearish chat, but it's still closed respecting, okay? Again, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm not entering yet. I still have only 2 positions here. Because I don't know what the 30-minute count is going to do. You're closed respecting, but the 1-hour count is opening up and it's coming down. And again, you have no structure. So you clear out the ranges. Now here's the scary part. Not actually the scary part, but the part where you gotta be most cautious about when in pineapples in these situations. You don't want to get caught with just the idea that it's a fake out, because remember the trend is still bullish, right? So this can just be a lower high being printed for us to drive up. This can just be a lower high. So how do you confirm that's not a lower high? Okay, well, you might see price low down here or start to pull back, and if it does do that, like this, that's fine. That's still okay. As long as it's not closing back above here, and then you close back below, and then that's your move. That'll be the move you're looking for down, okay? So, yes, because I'm still looking for pineapples, it's just, I don't know about right here on the 30-minute candle. I don't like the way that closed. It closed respecting for me, okay? So still in drawdown here, chat. And just be a little cautious, okay? It's a very important candle now. This is where like it kind of makes or breaks the trade. Because if you form structure up, then you're cooked right out. Okay? If this trade hits TP, you the GOAT, then no, shut the fuck up, bro. Don't say that. Because I don't want to be called the GOAT. I don't want to be looked as the GOAT. I don't want to be called the GOAT. I don't want one trade to determine if I'm a GOAT or not. So don't even cycle back and say that. I don't want that. Because when things hit stop loss, I don't want you to say L trader. That's the same logic then. Why can't it just be, I learned something today. Next. Why is there always going to be a title or a name attached to something? If this trade hits, I request a jump around full count celebration. Chat, if the trade plays out, we're not going to say it's luck, right? Because earlier I said how the structure isn't there for you to continue going up. You should get reversal for the day, right? We're not going to say it's luck, right? Because when in drawdown, I pointed out that this is a possibility of happening, why I'm still holding and why I removed my stops to manage risk above the trend, right? Right? We're not going to say it's luck, right? We're not just going to say, yeah, it was luck. He just held until, right? Because I explained as to why, like, it was going to do this, right? 4 minutes left for a 5 closure, 15 closure. This 5, it's no bond. I don't know. I'm going to wait for the 15 closure though, okay? And then 15 closure, there might be some more pullbacks here, and then after that, you should get some more sells down. Anyone add pineapples? 5 no bottom wick. I think we're gonna start pulling back a little further here, like towards like 35, 33 zones here. And then as you creep these top wicks start closing back below, you should get a pop. Chat, 35 seconds here. You might get a third position here, chat. 15's closing strongly bearish. Chat ready? 3, 2, 1. Third positions. Alright, chat. So got into a third position here. Got into a third position here, chat. Yeah, 15 closure back into the range here. I'm expecting this to continue dropping to fill the range here. Towards like, same TP output here. Still expecting to come down towards a 4-hour wick fill. You also have 15 for a 4-hour closure, and you have a 4-hour wick fill. So that's like also the idea behind it. But we had no pineapples earlier, right? No pineapples earlier, and now that we're closing back below here, this is my pineapple position, third position. Third position entries were 3223.60 below here, right? You're expecting just price to continue filling the wick down. And the rest of the range down, of course, on the 4. I think the major push will happen after the 4-hour closure, but I would expect this 15 to flip and drive down towards the wick fill minimum. So like 28 zones, I think 28 zones we might be in profit if I'm not wrong, but I'm looking to hold to the 4-hour wick fill here. So depending on how hard we drive here, I think profit would be like 26 zones. 15 pop, 15 pop, 15 pop. Back in profits. Chat, I'm looking to hold till like 18, 19 levels here. Or at least 22 to the support on the 4. On the 1 hour support at least. You stack too? Nice. What's the next comment though? What's the next comment gonna be? Well, you held for a drawdown to make X pips. Why is there always gonna be an excuse, bruh? But remember, the trading, we're still in the trade, chat. Things can still hit stop loss, right? We can still hit stop loss here, so if you got out, congrats. I'm still in here, chat. Still looking to hold. I want to see a pop here. If you can get a pop to like 22, that would be sweet. What do you have next? 5-minute closure. Next, you have a 1 hour candle closure. Usually when you're this late to volume, chat, and you're coming this late to making like into structure especially, or direction, this is usually the last like push for the day, like in terms of direction. So it might be bearish day actually, which would make our analysis completely off because we're expecting a pop down to go up first, right? So we'll be completely off about that. But you can see every time we close back into this range here, chat, right? Every time you close back into this range here, you fill the range every time, fill the range every time, fill the range every time, right? So that's why I like these levels minimum. Yeah, still in there, chat. I think I'm gonna probably hold to the 4 hour closure, likely here. Likely. If it flips back up closed on, yeah, but I think it's gonna give you a pop first here. There's a chance you can still come up to like 31, 30 levels, but I think we're gonna pop a little past this. Like these are this is a bottom wick zone here, so you should be able to get a bottom wick for these levels here, which is like, if not 18, at least here, like right around there. All right, chat, I'm out. I'm out. But it was luck, right? It was luck. You just held for dear life. I explained every single thing I did here. Drawdown, explained. Why I removed stop loss, explained. The structure here was just not enough liquidity for us to drive. I will say though, I will admit, direction wise, we're completely wrong. I don't care if the trade played out, chat. You were expecting a bottom wick before going up, right? But you got a top wick before coming down, which means that you're more bearish today. I was expecting this to be bullish today. So, direction is wrong, but the trade played out. That's just how it be sometimes. But I mean, everything was explained today. I don't know what else I would have done or could have done here, man. Got 310 pips, nice. By the way, chat, I told you guys earlier this morning, this is now a non-commission account. I swapped over because I didn't like the fact that I was eating up so much commissions. But I just transferred the exact balance over, 1023.80, same shit that I had in the last account. It just doesn't show the withdrawal. But yeah, 1.1 now. So nice, chat. What percent did we make today, chat? Let's take a look. Today we did approximately $84. So TBJ journal, $84 is where? 7%. 7% trade, chat. 7.69% trade, chat. So look, we made back half of it. A quarter of it. A quarter of it. A quarter of it. A fucking quarter of it, okay? Hey, we don't gotta make back the full amount today, but we made back a quarter of it, chat. W trade, chat. Chat, I hope you guys learned something though, for real. Like, even if you came to hate whatever today, like, bro, I just pray you learn something, bro. Like, just please, please, please open up your mind a little bit. Like, learn to, like, be very open-minded and not just follow whatever the fuck you see on social media. Please, like, I'm not asking you to, like, you know, like, say that I have the best strategy ever, but just, like, the fact that I'm willing to do it live and just show you guys, like, everything and whatever is, like, on that I have in mind about trading and why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that, why I kept adjusting stops. Like obviously some days, yes, we do hit stops, right? But man, today's trade, even when you were making all-time highs, the whole breakdown of the structure here, how you have no structure going up, you need a bottom wick, and just like staying out of pineapples when you were in situations where you could just take a pineapple. Like, I'm pretty sure some people took pineapples up here, but like waiting patiently for structure to form and not just blindly entering pineapples because you're in profit or in drawdown, like, because that shit don't matter. Price action is what matters today. So like, if you just learned something, say chat, W, bro. I don't care if you came as a hater. I don't care if you came today with like you wanted me to lose. Like, bro, just to learn something, please. Like, just take something away from the stream, and then cool. You might not ever come back to the stream, whatever. But at least you learned something today. You know? At least you learned something today. First win at 25 years young. Yes. Yo, hey, listen with 100 bits, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What do you do? What do you do? All right. Shit. Chat, who got dopamine from that trade?